Hello, we are The Promise of Love, bringing to you The Love Effect.
A podcast that brings you real insight and real stories about real relationships.
So Rob, you say relationship trumps love languages. I love the love languages, so how can you say the relationship trumps love languages? Please explain.
Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of the love languages also.
Okay.
But the way I see it though, each one of those love languages can be somewhat meaningless if you're not in relationship with your spouse, if you're not in relationship with the person that you're giving that love language to.
Okay.
I mean, you can go through the process of speaking someone's language without really feeling what they're feeling, without really understanding what they're feeling, in which case the language becomes somewhat empty.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all...
Yeah, explain that a little bit more.
So think about how, just say you and just a general friend.
Okay.
And the way you define that friendship is by the relationship that you have.
Okay, I understand. Yes,
right?
Yes.
It's not just a matter of spending quote unquote quality time with that person, but it's more so a matter of sharing your life with that person.
Yes.
Getting to know what's important to her, getting to know what's driving her, sharing with her what's important to you and where your feelings are on any particular situation.
Okay.
If you have the ability to unpack how you're feeling about something and that person understands you, then you have a deeper connection with that person.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand a little bit more. But you're saying that it trumps still the love languages. There's like 5 different love languages.
So for example, one of the love languages is words of affirmation, right?
Yes.
So if I'm giving you words of affirmation, that could be simply as simple as, I really like how you got your nails done this time.
Okay.
Now, if I had known the thought process behind getting your nails done, perhaps you were looking for a particular shade, or perhaps you were looking for a particular design or particular shape. Perhaps you've been wanting to go for a while and you've been wanting to reach a milestone and reward yourself with the nails.
Yes. Then
I start to realize that you're getting your nails done is more than just the aesthetics of nice looking nails. There's much more to it. And if I can connect with you at that deeper level, then my words of affirmation will have a whole lot more meaning than if I just say, oh, those nails look dope.
Okay, I get it.
Another one is physical touch.
Yes.
So if I am in relationship with you, then I can start to understand what your day was like. For example, I might pick up on your body language. I might pick up on certain things that you say. I might even pick up on what you're wearing to determine what your mood is and where your heart is at a given time. And that could change the physical touch that I give to you, right?
Right.
In some cases, I might sense that you simply need a hug.
Okay. You're right.
And in other cases, being spouses, I might sense that you'd like to get a little sexual.
Okay.
And if I don't pick up on that, if I'm not in relationship enough with you to connect and understand where you are, I might try to give you a hug where you're hoping for more. Or I might be stampeding for something that's more and you're feeling completely ignored because all you really wanted was a hug.
And that was it.
And that was it.
Okay.
So having that connection, having that relationship allows me to understand you at a deeper level, and then I know how and when to give you the love language that is important to you. Another thing is giving gifts. I mean, that might be the biggest show of where a relationship is so important, because I could give you a gift that I think is really cool, but if I'm not in relationship with you, I may not understand what kind of gifts are most appreciated by you.
And you could be giving me a gift I already didn't want.
Exactly.
Oh.
And if I'm in relationship with you, then I'll understand that you'll see right through that, and all bets are off at that point.
You're right.
Let's see, there's acts of service. So in the 5 languages of love, there is acts of service. I could decide I'm going to go get your car washed. I want to go get gas for you. And I could go all over the place doing all these acts of service for you and still completely miss the mark.
Okay.
All you wanted me to do is mop the floors in the kitchen. But instead, I had to go fill up your tank with gas and get a car wash, maybe even get it detailed and tire shine and everything. Total guy stuff, right?
Yeah.
And in my thought, I'm thinking, well, she likes acts of service. I'm doing her an act of service, so why is she not feeling love? It's because I'm not in a deep enough relationship with you to understand what's really important to you.
Well, you can do all that for me. Go ahead, honey. Oh, I'm sorry. This went off on a tangent, but go ahead.
Now, of course, it also takes, you can take the test, the 5 languages of love test, the assessment to find out what the assessment says are your love languages, your top 2.
Yeah. Is it top 2 or top 3?
Well, it will rank them.
Oh, okay.
But we usually go by the top 2.
Okay.
Right? And you could also, I would say, use that as a, it's a great source. But you will also understand more at a relationship level if you simply observe your spouse. If you're in relationship with her, you'll know acts of service might score as number 1. You may have already known that, and the assessment tells you that. But being in relationship with her will tell you what types of acts of service will be more meaningful to her and which ones will be less meaningful to her.
Ooh, so hold tight.
Okay.
Quality time.
Quality time. Now, there's one of those where you can say, well, that's relationship, right? Well, here's the thing. Quality time to a guy and quality time to the wife, they can be two very different things.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for me, quality time might be sitting down with me on a Saturday afternoon, watching my favorite college football team and cheering along beside me.
Okay.
Quality time with me might mean sitting down and watching a sci-fi movie marathon.
Oh, dear God. And
quality time for you might be, let's go shopping.
Ooh,
All afternoon.
shopping.
Exactly.
My favorite thing to do. Oh, sorry, we're on another tangent. Go ahead, dear.
So as you take a look at spending quality time, it's not so much the activities that you do, but it's the connections that you make while you're doing them. And it's that connection that builds relationship. An example of quality time might be, hey, let's go out to eat. And the two of us are sitting together across the table, both greatly enjoying our meals, but not really saying much that's deep. We could talk about the weather, or it could look, from an outsider, it could look like we are in great conversation. Oh yes, my friend is going through this. Oh yes, the weather is like that. Oh yes, this is happening at work. But if you keep it at the level of things that are happening, then you're still not really in relationship. If you can delve deeper into, this is how I feel about this.
Okay.
This is what I'm learning about this. This is how I might adjust my life or my thinking or my perspective about this. If I can start to understand you at that level, if I can start to see how things in your life are causing you to think and shift and adjust, then that's when I'm sharing your life with you. If I can share that of myself, that's when I'm sharing my life with you.
Yes.
And it's in that sharing that you get to a deeper relationship.
Intimate.
Oh, that's perfect. Because a lot of people think about intimacy as sexual.
Yeah.
In fact, when we talk about intimate apparel, we automatically think we're talking about lingerie. That's how we're geared to think. But intimate is just close. I can have an intimate relationship with you, and it's purely emotional. And you know what? That emotional relationship, it actually builds and bolsters any other relationship that we want to have together.
I love it.
Indeed. So here's the bottom line. Even if you and your spouse can speak each other's love languages fluently, it doesn't mean much if you're not in relationship with your spouse. It's that relationship that helps you understand their feelings. It helps you understand when and how they want to be touched. It helps you understand what gifts and acts would be most appreciated. Now, without relationship, the love languages could turn into a process of just going through the motions.
Connect with your husband. Connect with your wife. It's more than just quality time. It's sharing your lives. It's sharing your hearts.
Yeah. Now, the 5 steps to find true love includes modules that encourage the connection we're talking about. So build your relationship on that. Now, check it out at hope.stepstofindtruelove.com.
These thoughts on building relationships are great for new couples, but they are perfect for established couples too, especially if you're in a rut.
That's right. Now ask yourself, do you know what's really important to your spouse today, right now? If that has been missing, it's time to get back into relationship with your spouse.
Hey, thanks for tuning into The Love Effect. Respectfully, we ask you to hit that subscribe button to help us keep this going. And if you'd really like some detailed guidance on how to find and confirm true love, come visit us at stepstofindtruelove.com. That's www.stepstofindtruelove.com. Blessings to you.